Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday money here on Sunday, November the 2nd. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Gotta be doing better than me. What a crap day yesterday, college football. I'll get to my little bad recap. Win or lose, always the truth. I tell you, I do every day. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. It was a baddie yesterday. Hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell on. Midday Money Show daily, 12 noon Eastern. But it's a Sunday. Look at headlines. I already made the room. Room is up and ready. I didn't come back for baseball last night. Glad I did. Another extra inning affair. Dodgers wrap it up. Good for them. Back-to-back champions. But now the baseball's gone. Now I could really worry about doing a baseball card show. I got a bunch. We gotta clear out. We gotta clear out the totes here. Get rid of some cards. Again, let's put that notification bell on. You never know on the Sean Higgs YouTube. Maybe we'll roll out some baseball cards sometime this week. It'll be tough. We do have college basketball at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow. So there's that. Twitter tweeting. We're twittered out. There we go. Plays out on the X. I'm Mr. Sean Higgs. Give me a follow if you haven't already. iHeartRadio for the show after the fact. You want to listen afterwards, especially when we do look headlines. It's good to listen up to see where things have gone, where games have gone, the lines have moved. You know, I loaded them up the other day. I was thinking about doing it on Wednesday or Thursday night, and I ended up going out on Thursday with my wife, so that was a pass on there. But I did take one game. I got the Colts minus 6.5 next week versus the Falcons. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see you get some more stuff today. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. Let's get into the picks today. And before I even get to that, let me recap. So the last 2 weeks college football have been terrible. I'm not gonna lie. 13-21. Totally wiped out a nice start to the year. I mean, we're 99-89. Holding on for dear life. Not, so frustrating games for sure. What is it, 99? The Georgia game, him running, it's listen, if you would have punched it in, great. That would have been wonderful. I had no right cover in that game. A couple of them bad. What am I going to do? We're barely at 53%, breaking even, a little plus money. Just frustrated. Let's get to today. Is that I don't get too pumped up when winning. I said, man, hey, listen, we're number 2 in this, we're number 3 in that. Like baseball, we finished up number 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on the site, wherever you're at. So the top of the board there, baseball, nice season. Okay, well, the season's over. I gotta concentrate here on NFL and college football getting back on track. So bad 2 weeks college football. NFL, again, what are we, 50-44? 49-44 along those numbers. And they've transpired into the free picks as well. Just kind of treading water here. In this case with NFL, we're down 20-32 with the free picks. All right. The cream rises to the top as the pressure gets on, right? So we're in November. It's time to flip the proverbial switch, I guess. Giants home doggy here 2.5 versus San Fran. Steelers +3. Again, I gave these out the other day. The Steeler line is you could find a 3.5. Well, there was 3.5 earlier. It's back down to 3 here. Giants holding steady at 2.5. Texans money line. Maybe it's gone up. There's I see 2.5s out here now for Houston. Added Raiders on the money line here is a little home dog plus 120. Seattle under 48.5 tonight. Put some anytime touchdowns in here now. This isn't like MLB where we had Ruby props and some stolen base props, a couple home run props at the end of the year. I kept a record of that. The Tutty props I'm not going to keep a record on because I do it sporadically. Sometimes I just talk about it in the show, like, oh, yeah, I like that too. I'm going to do that. I don't put it up here. I'm not going to keep the Tutty props as a record. And that's that. I could, I think it gets skewed way too easily. You hit a couple. And I haven't done it all year. So I'm not going to come in here in November. It's like, keep track, win or lose. We'll say, hey, they won yesterday. Like tomorrow, we'll come in here, look at lines. Oh, man, nice call on those. Well, that's great. We're not keeping records. If you want to put a little something on them, super. Do I put a little something on these? Yep. But we'll see how they do. Laporta for Detroit. Actually did a 2 for him at 5-1 also. But 180 for Laporta, 160 for McConkey. Booty, New England. I'll probably kill the guy's name. I don't know how to say it. Boot, but plus 2.25. Williams running back for the Rams. Give me a 2-piece here for 370. Bowers is back in action. I'll take a 185 shot at him. And Horton for a 210. I think Kupp is questionable. Even if he does play, what's he going to do? Smith is the key. But why not Horton steal one here for a plus 210? So there's that. There's that. We got college basketball. And got all my first set of lines written down for college hoops. Waiting for the added games to come up to finish up the Monday card. I did have a couple games of college basketball for tomorrow. We'll see how we do out of the gate. Good season last year. Again, last year. Like to be number one again. We'll see what happens. Dodgers never in doubt. I called the never in doubt. Extra innings again. Aubrey's coming in to take Colts easy money today. And it looks like easy money, Aubrey. That's always the worst kind of money, the easy kind. Tim Rose in the house, no baseball in 2027. That's fine. We have in 2026. That's what we need next year. We'll have it next year, though. Michael B. Broncos. The pen is out for Aubrey. Aubrey's coming in easy money. Aubrey. Colts. Denver. Easy money. Easy money from Aubrey. And the Bears are easy money. I love it, Aubrey. Good luck today, Gio. Mr. Hills in the house, welcome. Michael B. 2-1 college football. San Jose and NC State. I'm mad I missed NC State. I liked NC State. I didn't put it out. Cal Blue. Well, Cal, gotta love that. I'm glad I wasn't on that one. Pick 6. 10 seconds left. Oof. Dodgers. Guys see you buy a championship. Well, they did buy it. Oh. Excuse me for yawning. I was up at like 4:30 this morning. Was not feeling all that great. Something disagreed with me. I think I had some cookie dough. It was one of those, they got those little Halloween things, Michael. Or anybody in the chat. Let me pull Michael off the board here. I guess Pillsbury, whatever those crappy people do. It's got like little ghosts, and then there's Christmas trees for the holidays, all that kind of crap. Yeah, well, I had like 6 of them. Just ate them without cooking them. Needless to say, It was an interesting bathroom experience. I blame the cookie dough or whatever it is. So there's that. Too much information? Possibly. It's life. Can you add Baylor and Army? 2 games. There you go. Take them. I went like 6-10. Canadians are crying right now. They're not happy, Aubrey. And I saw one guy's like, oh, sour grapes, better team. Listen, the better team doesn't blow 3-run leads or leads in the 8th and 9th inning of games. That's not the better team. It's not. I like the Colts in the over. I like the Lions. Anytime TD, Gibby, and Jonathan Taylor. Gibbs and Taylor, they're just heavy juice for me. So you got to parlay those up for me, Mr. Hill. The over in the Colts game, yeah. It's just, it seems so simplistic just to take Indy. And I had Pittsburgh last week. I thought, you know what? Tomlin, home dog, good spot. Same thing this one. Tomlin, home dog, you think it's a bounce back spot. And Indy has played a little bit over their heads with how they've played this year. College hoopies. Yeah. Winthrop in the over against Queens. That's where we're rolling. $4.5. This was a 5 I saw. I did take the under 163. I took the under 163. I'm thinking it's going to be a low-scoring game out of the gate. Michael B. This is what we're doing, really? NBA. The Miami Heat versus the Lakers. Lakers back off a road trip, and they're taking a first half Heat. Why are the Bulls catching 7 today? There I am. Texans for Michael B. Yes. Kansas City I agree with as well. Colts Steelers under for Mr. Colt there. Indianapolis guy says an under. I kind of like the over there, though. If you like the under, you like Pittsburgh, I guess. Pittsburgh's given up about 70 points the last 2 games. Gary Cash's Dodgers ticket. Patriots are easy money today. Aubrey with the easy money crew. I do like the Patriots, Aubrey, but I have them at 2.5. I don't know if it's easy to make money at 5.5. I do like the Patriots, though. Not a Penix Atlanta guy. Aubrey, if you've popped in here. The Raiders, you must be a glutton for punishment, yep. I do like Bowers anytime touchdown. I think the Raiders are going to force. Listen, they're off a bye week. Who's Jacksonville? Should Jacksonville be favored? Bowers, 5 receptions. I'm not going to say no to this because, one, I like the Raiders to win. I like him to score a touchdown. Why shouldn't he get the ball? If he's healthy, he's playing. He should get some opportunities. Yeah, college hoops. King D baseball's all over. SF9er, my guy, good to see you. Took the Giants money line. I like San Fran today. Excuse me, I like San Fran. There's the Giants. San Francisco play Giants. I like the Giants at home. Now, it's just a spot like, again, I had San Fran last week. And I like Mac Jones. You've heard me pump on Mac Jones and give the guy a shot. He's on a good team, coach, players around him, blah, 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 CMC. 2.5. 2.5 versus a Giant team. No neighbors. No scatterboo. Defense isn't good. You got a quarterback who runs like his chicken with a head cut off. A play away from being knocked out of the game. 2.5. Oh, you missed Aubrey. Aubrey's got easy money on the Colts, Denver, Bears, and Patriots, San Fran. Cal was a rough one. At least I was not on Georgia. He's having in Georgia. I mean, please, Niner, don't remind me. You know, it's like I start out on some of these games pretty good, and then it just falls apart on me. I mean, this is who do you have? Well, I was and this is where I get caught because I do early stuff. Like Miami line opens up at 11, and I'm thinking, why the hell is this 11? I would have had it if it would have came down anyway. Like I think they're begging me to take the points with the smooth, and I should have known better. I think I'm putting my write up about Cristobal's the problem. So there was that. I get a push with Minnesota, lost with Georgia, Tennessee, again, scored early, couldn't do nothing there. Interception after interception, turnover on downs. Nebraska in the over is a split. Troy's a no-show. Utah rolls. Texas under. I'm annoyed I didn't have Texas. I took the under, and I like Texas to win that game. Again, that's a mistake for me. New Mexico, Delaware, Wilford. I mean, just some. That's why I'm like, I always say it all the time. Like, I don't get too crazy in here. I say I don't get emotional about money, Gordon Gekko style, windshields front of the car, reviews tiny. But you have some bad losses. Again, like last week, too. It's like, I do get a little annoyed. Hot Cheetos, so yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't be eating that nasty Pillsbury pre-made cookie stuff. It was, I was like, oh man. Because I did have, what day was that? I made that Friday. Yeah. And then yesterday, like around 10 at night, I'm like, oh, I felt like I was going to puke. I was like, what's bothering me today? Because, I mean, for a fact, I got a pretty good stomach. So I'm thinking, what did I eat that would get me to that point? And there was nothing really on Friday. I mean, I had those cookies and I had a ham and cheese sandwich. So that would not be the problem. So, Mr. Weskers, I saw Mr. Weskers in with our guy Ramon earlier. He was in Ramon's Sports Money channel with our guys. Oh, speaking of which, here he is. Giants money line is a donation. He's not a fan of the New York Football Giants today. He's lurking. We do have lurkers sometimes. Kindy likes Pitt. As a Colts fan, I'm not betting aside. Again, it just seems Colts have been great. It's all right to get picked off. It happens. I mean, people go, 16-1 season, or 17-1, whatever the case may be. They didn't have a long. Yeah, they lost to the Rams. I want to take back my Bills bet. I'm back in Mahomes. See, I took the Kansas City on the money line, and I based it on defense. They got the better defense. On the flip side, listen, Buffalo plays these guys tough. They beat them in the regular season. Can't beat them in the playoffs. Regular season, they could take care of business. Listen, the way Kansas City's playing right now, they can't afford to lose a game. They've lost games already. This is like home field here. You can't lose this game. I'm expecting a good game. I'll take the team with the better defense in a crucial game. Gas station sushi, my guys in the house. It might be Weskers. You're not sure. It's definitely the Weskers. No faith in the Frisco teams. I'd be concerned about your loyalties here, huh? I'll be interested to see the Giants offense without Scatterboo, who really moved the chains for them. Darton management, second, third downs. Yeah, well, that's the thing with the Giants. And then you lose Neighbors. But why 2.5? Seems easy to say San Fran wins by field goal. Back-to-back roadies for the Niners in Houston, in New York. He says, I'll back away. Kyle Shanahan for Mr. Whiskers. A lean on the under. I agree with the under, King D. I agree. But again, did I play? It's just so high. It's a high number. What are we doing here? What are we doing with that number? 48.5? Flip back to NFL. I'm on the basketball odds here. So Houston sold 3, 2.5, 48. It did come down. It's come down from 48.5. 47's down. 47.5. New England's hanging tough at 5.5. 3s for the Colts. 52.5 on that total now. Pinnacle. Odds Logic, if you want some live lines, they do a good job. SF says Jackson Dart might have run a fine down and be the number 1 rusher. Very well could be. Very well could be. Lay's tips are $6. That's why you buy the store brand 2 for $5. Under also for SF here in this giant 48.5. Ramon Banja? Why did he ban you from the chat? Like, I don't I mean, the banning, unless you're coming in saying really heinous crap, and this is my problem with Mr. Numbers. I get on them and I have to mute them and stuff on EX or on here when he starts claiming fraud and lies. I'm like, whoa. Don't bring that here. Go to the webpage that's made a mistake on grading a play. I mean, I come on here listen, San Fran. I got a losing record in NFL here. You want to come in and crush me for my pick? It's losing. What am I going to say? Yeah, lost. Yeah, move on. And I know some people roll out some crazy attacks in the chats. I mean, I wouldn't put up with that either. I'd be like, where do you live? I'll come to your house. Freiermuth, anytime TD for the Colts, yes. Bowers, yes. Woody Marks, 210. Rico Dowdle, 210. Dart, 190. 2-1 on a guy who just runs. Dowdle's a good one. I did a Dowdle myself. Bring up another notebook. I got notebooks for days. What do we got here? So we have Horton, 150, 250, 375 on him to score a touchdown. I got the Laporta 2 TDs. 10-1. Ladd, Quinton, and Allen, all for the Chargers TDs. I did a Horton receiving prop, 32.5 yards. There's the Daddle TD. I know. Oh, no, I know who you meant with Dart. Exactly. What did you say? Yeah, Ramon is a pretty easygoing cat. You were in the chat. Stirring up the chat. Yeah, sometimes the chat catches feelings. I see that sometimes. Michael B. from West Coast. Who's the San Fran team that Higgs keeps talking about? John McEnroe. Love John McEnroe. Chubba Hubba. Anytime Tutty. Rico's been taking his carries. Been hanging out with Higgs too much. San Fran. It's always San Fran. Colts under is one I'll take under 52 as well. When I see the pluses on a total, I told you it's during baseball season, King D. That's a loser for me. It's a loser. Higgs is hitting the sauce early. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, the sauce are just for me drinking out of my solo cup? I have, I drank my Ozarka water. I had a Fiji bottle here. I just poured in a cup with some ice. Like the over first half here. Why do you like that? I like the under for the game there, Sushi. So I'm not running for points. Although, I mean, would I be shocked if CMC gashes these guys on the ground? Not really. Pull up the picks again here. Halfway in. Giants, Steelers, Texans, Raiders, Seattle under. For those interested. They're also scrolling underneath. Wesker's McEnroe cashed out this morning. What about John McEnroe? What about Pete Sampras? November football's here, under better's paradise. Well, let's hope that you get some unders here, King Dave, because we've had nothing but faves lately in the NFL. 22-6 last 2 weeks. McEnroe's still going for me right now. McEnroe or the Macarena? See all my notebooks. These are 3 notebooks here. That's a 4th notebook. I'll put them all together so you don't think I'm just doubling and tripling them up. So all those. And then I have another one in my hand here. Old school notebooks. It is. There's just pens everywhere. Pens. I told you. It was time to move, man. I threw out a lot. Hundreds of pounds of papers, notebooks. I couldn't save them. I ended up getting rid of all my Phil Steele's, too. I had Phil Steele's from what? Like 20 years, 15 years worth of Phil Steele magazines from like 2000 all the way on until we moved here 2020. Probably YouTube and really all social media is that there's no accountability. People feel safe to act like complete jackass, say things they never say in person. Absolutely. I mean, listen, you want to criticize somebody if they're losing. I could take the lose. The free pick loses, it loses. You want to go and, hey, you lost this? Okay, that's fine. But like other kind of crap, I got no time for that nonsense. But that's just this world, Mike, right? People come say something in person, somebody punches them in the face, you're like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? Like, you just can't say crap without getting smacked. Digital ID communism. Here we go. Well, here's the thing with that, Mike, or Mr. Weskers. You got to, you're covering up and you're going to come in and say stupid crap. Bro, own your crap. Own what you say. Own it. I own what I say. Yeah, that's why I got a second Twitter. I lost my first Twitter account, 2019. I don't hide. Go look it up. At Sean Hayes was my original Twitter. Gone. McEnroe. What are we doing? Is McEnroe still playing? Is this like a senior cup? Bengals take it shaky. Back up to 3 in this game. I definitely don't love it. I mean, wow, I got plus 1.5, so I'm not happy. Gas station sushi under first half Packers Panthers. I don't think so. I think the Panthers could score. I think Carolina could score. I'm not sold on the Green Bay defense. Trade deadline Tuesday NFL. The big name to see moving. Colts could use the cornerback. 29 against the path. 30. I have no idea who's going to be dealt. No idea. I can't name 5 quarterbacks in the league. I think it's 13, but he's hurt. Everson Wall still playing? That's it, King Day, right? It's been a grind for NFL and college, and it's I'm plus money. We're 53%. I'm grinding down a little bit of a profit, not a lot, but it's there. And in the digital age, as Mr. Wesker says, like, what is that? That's 53%. These the Discord crew here thinks 60% is bad. They're the 90% crew. So I'm just a bug on a windshield compared to that. 53, 54, 55%. Parchment paper, yes. Still use parchment paper for my baking. Panthers first half. I don't think this is a bad look. Again, I'm not sold on Green Bay's defense. Carolina might be a little frisky. $3 worth a shot. Whoa, one ply. Take it easy. Why get toilet paper when you can just use socks and just wash your hands? Use old socks there, SF9er. Or just use your hands and wash them. Mr. West says, Higgs is the one who knows who I look like, and he has my bet slips. Yes, I do. This was pre-Elon. This was 2019, 2018 Twitter. Atlanta. No. I'm on the Patriots today. But I'm on the money trading Patriots at 2.5. Not at 5 and 5.5. So when they win by a field goal, I win. I mean, hopefully they bark. They didn't bark last week. They got stomped. They were like Baxter getting punted off a bridge going 2-12 last week or whatever the heck they went. They took Baxter and he punted him. Windy in Green Bay. Love to see it. Dowdle, let's go. Whiskers, I don't know what NFK has to do with communism, but there's nothing wrong with holding people accountable for their actions. I agree. Listen, you're going to say something. I don't like the fake Twitter names. That's just me. I'm going to say what I got to say. Yeah, dogs. Dogs were eating. That's for sure. They were eating up. Mr. says, Michael B. Online, if someone doesn't like what they hear or say, they can block or log off. We don't need intervention. Nah, listen, if you're going to say something, why don't you just admit who you are and say it to the person? Like, you're going out of your way. I'm not saying you. If you're going out of your way to say something to somebody, why does that person have to block you? They weren't engaged with you. You're searching them out. You know? Favorites, 12-2, yeah. 12-2 last week and 22-6 the last 2 weeks or something like that. Ridiculous. I'm not gonna have many good weekends if favorites go 12-2. Remove violated First Amendment right. Panthers Green Bay under. I'm gonna be shocked What's your say? We should have a segment show where Higgs puts the guys who skipped out on paying the books. Oh, well, we get a couple of those. All right. We'll wrap this guy up one last time in the chat. They're on the Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. Giants plus 2.5. Steelers plus 3. Texans money line minus 120. Raiders money line plus 120. Seattle under 48.5. Anytime touchdowns. Laporta for 180. McConkey 160. Boot 225. Williams, Ram running back, a 2-piece for 370. Bowers 185 and Horton, little Timmy Ho-Hos for the coffee for Canada plus 210. Here you go. There you go. What do you got, Michael B says? I don't think you know what communism is. And Whisker's like, I was in Afghanistan. I enjoyed Charlie Wilson's war. I think, what's his name? Philip Seymour Thomas does a great job as Gus. If McEnroe wins right now, I'll put it on McConkey anytime tutty. There you go, Sanfran. I love it. There it is. McConkey anytime tutty plus 160. And that's a wrap. We got 20 minutes to game time. I'm going to jump into some college basketball for Monday and probably look at some Tuesday, Wednesday stuff too. Get ready. But there you go. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. Look ahead lines tonight. You don't want to miss out on look ahead lines. Bye-bye.